Welcome back, here we go, and so another video here. So we're going to do the church, ghost stories again, carrying on. Firstly, as you do, you got to enter the church. So you generally start. There we are in the main lobby area of the church. Now remember, this is how we're going to orientate ourselves. Anyway, heading right, there you go, there's your first one, boom, you are welcome. I'll look after you. Well, there's stairs just to the right there. Let's go up them. And, oh god, them bullet holes in his back are interesting. Anyway, let's hang a left up here, straight through, and boom. And you stood on it. This is number 2. So, come on. Yep, picked it up. There's number 2. And there we go. Back on this like banister area. And leaping straight down. Or you can just walk through the door like normal people. Anyway, to the right-hand side of this section, looks like a puzzle there. Let's just ignore that. And wandering around, and there is, boom, there is number 3. And again, you are of the welcome. So, into the right side of this altar, through the door that's coming up here. And, whoa, scary. So let's just take a right, going through, and here we go. And, whoa, what was that? Go back. Is that number 4? And is that, boom, you are welcome. Okay, so carrying on through this door here, and oh, there it is. I had to re-record because I ran past it first time around, but never mind, I'm back there, and that's number 5. Boom, again, welcome. Now back to the priest who was there at the first scary bit. Now you got to possess him to get past this ooze. I don't know. Anyway, outside the other side, of course, that's the language. And you're into this area. Now this is key. This is how we're going to orient ourselves for a little while here. So in here, we're in the kitchen section. Through here. And here we go. Did I just close the door behind me? How did I do that as a ghost? But anyway, that is number 6. So boom, you are welcome. And back out of the kitchen area, you're into this like dining section, I suppose. Don't know how else to explain it. But anyway, this is boom number 7. Let's just walk over. Let's pick that up and celebrate the time of times. And yes, you are again welcome. Now, from here, just going through here, hang the right, go for this room. That door there, camera's annoying there. But anyway, but through that door, go through it. There's a courtyard there. Courtyard relevant in a second. But more importantly, in the corner of the room, that is boom. And that is number 9. You are welcome. Yeah, the numbers are out of sync there. Just ignore that. Listen to my voice. Anyway, so we're back in this lobby area. I told you it was important. We're back here a lot. And at the end of that lobby area, in the corner, oh, look, there it is. That is boom. There you go. You are welcome. Now, possess this cat. That was number 9. So now we're in possession of this cat. Firstly, straight down the end here. This is nearly where we got the next one, but just by the side of that cabinet. That is number 10. So there we go. Boom. You are welcome. Now, as a cat, this is a section on itself. I've just edited this way just to give you an idea. It's the main way to get to the end of this section of the game. So, just in cat mode, running around. Hang this right. For the corridor. Vent. Is John McClane in there? I don't know. Anyway, follow that round. Back into there with the odd ladies. Back into that relevant courtyard section I was on about. Here we are. Now, bit of platforming as a cat. So first you've got to start off. And come on, I didn't want that one. I want this one. So jump up as a cat. You go for it. That section takes a while. I've cut it out. Don't worry. Yeah, you figure it out yourselves. Very easy. I did it, so you can. Anyway, up there, you're in the attic now. Oh, nice little meow from a cat. Beautiful. Anyway, so there's a section. There's the last little bit. Puzzle, whatever. Ignore that. Anyway, straight into the final corner. That be number 11. That is your ghost story. Boom. You are welcome. Let's listen.
Well, it was somewhere around noon on a Sunday when I got a call from the pastor. He was looking for someone to fix up the old church. It had been sitting up on that hill, abandoned for over 40 years. After getting hit by lightning back in '98, it suffered a bunch of fire damage. So, of course, I agreed to help. I knew something was wrong the second I stepped inside. As an inexplicable chill came over me. Anyway, I shook it off and I set to work. As I started tearing up the damaged floorboards, they were all bad. Well, I uncovered an old rat's nest. It seemed like any of the others I'd seen over my 22 years in the construction business, until I saw the scraps of human hair and bones that the rats had used to make it. Well, suddenly I heard the floorboards on the second floor creaking above me, and the sounds of a young girl weeping. Well, I was worried that the damaged section of the ceiling was going to give way under her weight, so, I yelled, "Hey, stop, come down immediately." Well, my voice must have startled her because she went completely silent. So I got up and I went to look for her. When I entered the room upstairs, though, I was surprised to see it completely empty. It only took me, a minute to make my way up there, and I would have heard her run off if she did. But that's when I heard the weeping again. Only this time it was coming from the bell tower. So I climbed up the long, treacherous, curving stairs at the top, and I noticed what I thought was dried blood dotting the way. When I finally got up to the belfry, I was just paralyzed with terror, because lying before me was the withered corpse of a young girl. Judging by her sun-bleached clothes and weathered bones, it seemed like she'd been lying there for the better part of those 40 years the place had been empty. The rats, they picked her bones clean. I took off running. I didn't stop until I got all the way to town. The ravages of time made it impossible for the authorities to get any identity on this girl. It seems Salem will never know who killed her. Some people still claim to hear her weeping there. As myself, I never went back.